There we go. Hello, people. I remember how OBS works. How is everyone doing? It's been a while. Alright, I'm going to move quickly because we're about to start the cage match. But to provide a quick explanation of what happened, I mentioned at the end of last time, since there was something going on with Gumi, I might be able to get an extra encounter. I originally was not. I was going to enter with 5. So I went and I sent everyone a presentation and I distributed some forms. And thank you to all of these great participants who signed a form for me. Yes, my name is on there. I can go get a new encounter. So I have to take whatever encounter I can get. Now, I'll send this form in the Discord. But if you read the form, you'll notice I did not... I was very imprecise with part of it. Notably relating to when. I just said and obtained one of my encounter. That encounter is a fossil encounter. Meaning I can go wherever the hell I want for it. Now, I went through, because throughout this entire run, I've been going from route to route, and I've been using Sweet Scent for the exact reason of duping counters. And it's time for that finally to pay off. Who's got Fly? I'm looking for Linoon. So there's 2 things we've got to do. We need to get a Master Ball, and we need to go get an encounter. And I was thinking... where was he? Second floor of the Scorch Slab, I think, is our encounter. Actually, no. Let's do Duford. We'll do Duford. But before we do that, we have to go buy something. We have to go get our last Master Ball. I'm going to use speed up to quickly... I don't want to delay everyone too much. Okay, there's a Master Ball. So I've been thinking about this right down to the last minute. I think I'll get this encounter. Oh, I forgot. Important detail for getting an encounter. I need a Sweet Center. We're not gambling at all on this because we need someone who can do damage. Where are you, Carnivine? I know this is technically a Pokemon I don't have. I have a Carnivine in another box somewhere. I can't be bothered to find him. Yeah, this is laziness, not cheating. Technically, it's whatever. Okay. There's our encounter. Right, let's just take 4 of these out. 1, 2... And now the reason I'm doing this is because it pairs with Drifblim very nicely. You can be Grace. Okay, right, let's go put it on the team, and we can level it up to 62. On par with the rest of our team. Okay, we're going to have to be very quick with this. Where's Red Candies? Wait, were they in the medicine pocket? Nope. Red Candy, Red Candy, Red Candy, Red Candies. Where are you? I didn't plan out a moveset fully for this guy, so we are winging this right now. Store Power, that move we dunked on at the beginning. That is what we are counting on for this. We don't care about refresh. It would be great to deal with the, what's it called? Sleep, but I don't think that's our biggest concern in this. We don't care about Dragon Breath. I believe we get Psychic through level up, so do we want Psychic on Miss Ball? I'm more confident we get Psychic, so I'll teach Miss Ball for now. We will skip Psycho Shift. Recover. Recover's better than Wish. So while Wish lets me Wish pass, Recover just lets me heal outright. I'm not going to take Reflect type. We're not going to take Zen Headbutt. It doesn't feel like that's got great IVs, to be honest. I'm looking at those stats as I'm leveling fast. Psychic, we will take over Mist Ball because I feel like this will be what we're counting on to do damage. Okay, Dragon Pulse. Oh, also we are, I guess you guys can't see it. I'm not showing the bottom screen for this because other people can view these streams, other participants. So I don't want to reveal what moves my Pokemon have, although I've mostly revealed this Latias already. One more level. Healing Wish. We will learn over Recover, actually. Okay, save. Now I need to perform some witchcraft on it. I'm gonna set its stats properly. I've not revealed the ability intentionally. I don't know what ability it has, but I will know that in a minute. You guys won't. So I've got to be extra careful with this because if I say the wrong thing, I'm gonna reveal exactly what that guy has. Okay, party. Well, that's an ability. Okay, whatever. Okay, we are going to invest this in. Let's go that, and that. Set. Export. Save. Yes. Alright, and now I'm going to undeafen in the call, and I'm going to say hello to Grief. There is also a manner in the call to watch. I'm just going to let him watch. Okay. So, our plan. I think we need to get Pop out first. If we see the Crobat on the team, I think... See, we've got a choice. I think since this is the first round, we want to try and bring Spore. We don't want to use Follow Me or anything to bait Spore. So I'm going to go with... Yeah, I want to reveal that later. So maybe I go Rules as an opening. Yeah, I think I will. Okay.
Because my final...
Alright, I'm back. Hello. I've got my encounter. I am good to go.
Exciting. Is it an encounter that has saved your ass?
To be determined.
To be determined. It's probably something like trash, but Gerald's like, I can make this work.
Honestly, like I said, Gerald, I'm no slouch when it comes to Pokemon, but Gerald is a lot better for sure. Like no question. Just in terms of pure skill.
I mean, hey, let's put it this way. My man lost a Palkia.
But that's no less of skill.
That was pure RNG.
That is RNG. Says really bad. In your face.
All right. Do we have any battle rules we need to? Obviously double battles. No restrictions. Or
level 50 like usual.
Oh, yeah.
Just level 50 like usual.
In that case, it's normal rules. 2 or more, set all to level 50. Everything's permitted. No handicap. Confirm. Challenge.
So wait, should I? Is somebody gonna screen share their top screen, or should I watch one of your streams?
Go give me the extra viewer on YouTube.
All right, I'll watch your stream.
Yay. Go get me an extra view. The one. Okay.
Alright.
Battle start.
Good luck, Gerald.
Good luck. Let's see how doomed I am. Oh shit. Wait, what do you mean your team's bad? Okay, yeah, he's... Why is my keybind's not working? There we go. He's deafened. I'll deafen. Okay, there's no Spore Crobat, which changes things. There's a lot of ground. Who's... Ooh. I don't see me winning this, to be honest. Is there any? There's not much here to outright, obvious threat and pop. So I think I do go with that original opening. I think I play. Right. Let's see how this goes. Gyarados and Zygarde. What are Zygarde's stats actually in that form? Because it's not going to have Aura Break. We've got an attack drop, which is pretty big actually for this. Okay, so it's base 100. I think I'm more scared of Gyarados here, right? Gyarados is base 125, yeah. Oh my god, I didn't screw up. Wait, what? I must have fixed that later. Okay. I will explain that after the match. Okay, so I'm going to Sleep Powder there, and we're going to immediately do this. Oh! Please, Intervenusaur. Yes! Yes! Intervenusaur! No! Okay, right. I think Pop can take one hit. In which case, do I go into Nin and then Map Block? I think I do. Because from this point on, Drifblim's the target. Shit. Please live, please. I'm not outspeeding Gyarados anymore. Okay, that's horrifically bad. I still have to click Map Block just in case. Please, please, please do not hit. We move fast! Yes! Yeah, there's no point stockpiling. We don't take a hit. It's Dragon Danced. Do we go for another Intimidate to get that Gyarados weaker? Ooh, what do I do here? There's options. There's a lot of options. How do I play this? Because obviously I can go into Grace. And we can go for damage from here, if we want to. We could Baton Pass out into Rules, actually, and go for a bulkier strat, but that could be dangerous. Or we could Baton Pass out into one of these two. Follow Me Minimize is a weird one. Okay, I think I do want to get Nin out. I'm gonna send out Rules, maybe. No, you know what? Let's get Twinkle out. And let's some pass. I didn't want to reveal Map Block, but it was too dangerous to not. Yes! Double avoid! There's double crunches, though. That is fine. Hold on. This is fine. Store power gains 20 each time. So if we gain 20 power each time, 20 times 6, that's our 120 base power right now. Right, follow me. I want to get rid of the Gyarados. Twinkle should take both of these, right? Oh. Interesting. Alright, now he's going to predict to follow me, and he's not going to click Crunch. So we're going to Moonblast here, and I think we store power into Tropios. It's a dangerous play, but no, I'm not going to. I'm going to follow me. Follow me and store power into... But if I can take both of these out, it's huge. And I've got +6 evasion. Let's Moonblast and store power. No! Okay, follow me to deal with Jerry. We don't want to let that Jerry run free. Okay, that will kill Twinkle. There's probably a Crunch coming in right now. Safeguard. Interesting. So I could bring Nin back out and go for a Matlock. Or I could bring Pop back out and go for more minimizes. Part of me wants to bring Pop in. Now, let's go Nin. Mewtwo. Okay, right, I can map block this again. I don't know what that Mewtwo has, which... I think I focused the Mewtwo, because that is a -1 Zygarde. I don't see that getting the kill on Grayson 1. Well, -1 right now. That did nothing. No! No! Wait! Oh no! What do I do here? We're in a situation. Right. It's not... This is annoying, but not an unwinnable. Thinking. Yeah, I'm gonna get rules back out. I want an extra Intimidate off. I'm not interested in killing that Zygarde right now. Yeah, we got it -2. Oh boy, that's going to be annoying. I took the wrong move on this, didn't I? Okay. That's going to go into Venusaur. That's fine. That's what I want. No, I need to go for the other side. I've wasted 2 turns. It's going to come down to a battle between Grace and Venmo with RNG. But depending on how things go, I might be able to pull something here. Let's get rid of Zygarde. Pop's gone, okay. Is this a level up moveset, Mewtwo? I think it is. Psychic recover. I mean, then again, you would run Psychic on it anyway, wouldn't you? I can't say for certain if it is a level up moveset or not. Wait. Can I? No, I can't. Blocking again. Stored power into Grease. Sceptile might be faster than Greninja. Nope, okay. Huh? Where were the targets? Yeah, I'm subbing here. I'm confused. Our Dragon Pulse Grease. I think it is level up moveset, but I'm confused. Psychic and Grass Pledge, what were they going into? Psychic can only go into Latias, but Latias is going to take that. If that's the level up moveset, I win. That's a level up moveset. I can win this. Right? Hydro Pump, stored power. Yeah, if that's the level up moveset, Aura Sphere is level 70. Outside of Aura Sphere, what is there? Swift? Yeah. Greninja's immune. Lattie's not the thing, it's Greninja. Mewtwo cannot hit Greninja if it's level up moveset. No, I do not. Subbing again. Okay, I'm alternating between Stored Power and Dragon Pulse right now. Just, I want to make sure PowerPoint-wise, because this battle could be a long one. This could be a very long battle, actually. Hold up. Oh my god, that's a Parental Bomb Mewtwo. Holy shit. Oh, thank fuck I have Greninja. Oh, thank fuck I have. Hydro Pumping. Dragon Pulse. Okay, Latias is down. I just have to pray that this does not have is a level up moveset right now. What? Ooh! Mystical Fire, I guess. He was hiding away in Mega. Damn. So now here's the situation. Mat block, Hydro Pump. No attacks left. Neither of us can win. How much power points does Cageswap have? 10. He's used it twice. This is power points. I only have Hydro Pump. 5 power points. This wasn't supposed to be an offensive Greninja. It's a support set. This whole team was built around Palkia. The 10. Psychics was psychic. How many was psychic? I don't want psychic type. Psychic 10, so that's 20. No, save my sub PP. Oh yeah, struggle with max accuracy. Spike says 20 power points. I don't know what other moves this has, though. Psych Up. No, Psych Up's 10. 10, 20, 30. It's that final move. What's in that last slot? Recover! Recover's 5. I think I win. Unless he GPP ups. Yeah, Psych Up's 10. He's on Psych Up. I'm assuming he's used up Psychics. So he's on 7. Yeah, I win. I think. Is 10 in Gen 6, really? Wait, do I win? I get 2 subs. I don't think I win. Hold on. No, I don't think I win mana. I've got 2 subs left in me. So it's... I think he'll take 75% damage. And I'll go down. Is it 25% recoil from, as in 25% of your health from struggle? I know I do, but the question is, do I live the struggles? Because remember, struggle does damage. Greninja's not bulky. So it's all down to how much recoil struggle does in Gen 6. I got 5 more spikes. 25% of its health. Assuming it breaks my sub every time, I lose, right? Because I take 3 hits if it breaks the sub every time. I got... Do I? Wait. The sub breaks, I reset. I'm nearly out of spikes. This is gonna come down to... This is my last set of spikes. I really didn't want to reveal spikes yet, to be honest. I wanted to save that I had some hazards in the back. On. No, I don't win. Wait, how does this work? Does he have an even or odd amount of health? Who does it classify as win in this situation? No! No! Okay. Oh. GG's.
Oh my God. So wait, does that mean that I win, or do we both just lose?
What did it say on your screen?
It said I won.
Yep, you win.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
That
That was such a clever strategy. Baton passing, max minimize, then using stored power. That's genius.
That was bonkers. That was a great match. That was definitely the best round 1 match.
Oh my God.
That was.
Wow.
I'm honestly surprised you.
I was like,
so wait, why didn't you go for a hydro pump? You could have killed me.
When?
I was down at 100 health. Your hydro pump was doing half of my health.
Oh, Mewtwo, I did. I missed.
Oh, did you? Like, did you miss all of them?
Yeah.
God damn.
You psyched up my minimize, and hydro pump's already 80% accurate.
True. I was so happy when I saw that. I'm like, oh, does he know?
It took me a while. I clocked partway through. Oh, your Mewtwo's level up. I realized it couldn't touch moveset. It only had psychic.
Yes, the only move
it couldn't hit Greninja. If I had realized that earlier, I think I could have won.
Oh my God, that was such a great game, y'all. Bro,
I'll be honest. Gerald, I'm gonna let you know now. You would not have been able to win with that.
What?
I'll give you a guess on what Mega Mewtwo Y's ability is.
No God.
Storm Drain.
Interesting.
Oh.
So Hydro Pump never would have killed it.
No, Hydro Pump would have only boosted my attack.
That's
The fact that we
crazy.
won by The fact that I won by stall is insane, and your guys were so fast.
Bro.
You did. I did have to reveal more than I wanted to reveal in that match.
I've never seen Matt Block unironically used in my entire life. I don't know how that works.
I didn't either. But then when I realized, when I saw you clicking spikes, I'm like, oh wait, he doesn't have any dark moves. That's. I was like, oh, this is free.
Gren famously doesn't learn any dark moves by level up.
Wait, Greninja doesn't?
No, it learns Dark Pulse by TM only.
What?
Yeah.
No way.
It's true. It doesn't learn any dark type moves by level up. Well, maybe like Feint Attack.
So I'm going. I really.
You can get Night Splash at level 1 if you.
You can, but it's a special Greninja. It's got speed and special attack. I was counting on. Honestly, I wanted it to map block into spikes. That was its whole purpose of living.
Wait, so how does map block work?
So it protects you and your ally from all attacks, but it can only be used on the first turn the Pokemon is out, and it has no priority.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
So
Honestly,
like,
I'm so happy I led. So hear me out. So the decision for me to put Safeguard on Tropios was a last-minute decision before my E4, which I'm so happy. Dude, you were planning on sleep powdering my entire team to death for it too.
No, my objective was, and part of the reason I left Venusaur was to bait attacks into what wasn't Drifblim to give Drifblim a free minimize, which it did do. Yeah, we got that turn 1 minimize, and then honestly, a big part was I wanted Venusaur to go down turn 1 actually, because that would let me bring out Greninja and get a map block.
Having the freeze was huge.
Yeah.
Bro, that match was incredible. What the fudge?
God,
There was so much crazy stuff that happened in that match. The freaking minimized baton pass Drifblim into the stored power Latias.
I want you to know that Latias was my encounter.
Are
Really?
you serious?
Yep.
You got a last minute Latios that just happened to go so well with your team?
Originally, do you want to know what my encounter was? How it was a fossil, which was a dupe. So I could go anywhere for the encounter. And I sweet scented in Granite Cave, so I knew I could get Latias there. If I sweet scented.
Oh, that's smart.
I sweet scented every single route.
So let me tell you guys a strat I was trying so hard throughout the Elite Four to get Mewtwo to level 70 so it could learn, because I knew Dark type was gonna be the jam of me. I wanted to get Aura Sphere so bad, so I would pick Mega Stone and a Lucky Egg.
That was running through my head, and when I heard you mention Lucky Egg, and then I saw the Mewtwo, I did think back in my head, Aura Sphere. But I know you did not have enough EXP, because I count Chansies in the Elite Four and how much EXP it would grant me, because I have a Darkrai, and I want to know if I can get Dark Void.
Yeah.
Because that's level 70.
Oh my god, and the fact that Mewtwo only had a Psychic type move, oh my god.
Well, and I honestly was like, oh shit, I'm not sure if it is gonna work, but then I'm like, okay, he's using his last substitute, it's gonna fail, because he does too low HP.
I was running through my head, I was just like, how is this gonna play out?
If you missed like one more move with Mewtwo and Gerald was able to hit Mewtwo once with Lottie, it would have been over as well. Like if Lottie hit one move.
So I think I did make a mistake. I could have won that if I had not clicked Hydro Pump until the end. Because when he was PP stalling. Oh right, never mind. Yeah, never mind. I was gonna say because when he psyched up, he sacked his evasion.
So funny. So that's the thing, right? Like regular Mewtwo is definitely stronger than Mega Mewtwo Y. That's why he didn't Mega originally, because the regular Mewtwo had Parental Bond, right?
Yes, it did.
It was a defensive Mega.
Yeah, it was a defensive. That's so funny. You Mega Mewtwo Y to get Storm Drain. That's awesome, honestly. That's so cool.
Yeah, yeah. Well, when I saw it was just down to because I was like, okay, it's just down to me and Greninja and Mega Camerupt. I'm like, okay, so Mega Mewtwo can definitely kill the Camerupt. That way, the only threat of the field was gonna be Hydro Pump from this bitch.
Bro, what an awesome match that was. That was the best
Yeah.
round 1 match by a lot.
I was.
I
Dude,
don't think
like-
we're gonna get a closer match. Full stop. Like both
Oh, no,
Pokemon
it was
fainting.
I literally just won by pee stall. I had to struggle my way to win. Literally.
Somebody got to post the match.
With my
into
struggle,
the
I
Twitter
did not
pages.
press a record button, but I have it on YouTube, so I'll download the VOD afterwards and
Yeah.
clip it.
Yo, that was
Oh my
so badass.
Yo, I was so
0-0.
upset though. You kept one-shotting all my other mons. Like my Garchomp, I did not get a chance to do shit with the other guys. I'm like, I had some actually like decent stuff on them. What the fuck?
Hey, honestly, Gerald, since you got that Lottie, hey, you might be the strongest person in the losers bracket. I'm not gonna lie. You might be able to bring it back. I'm a little scared of your baton pass strats, to be honest.
Now that I know it's
The thing is, now it's revealed. So there was a few different tricks on this team. I didn't want to reveal. Had to reveal way more than I wanted against Grief, moveset wise. Like Clefable, I did not want to reveal. Follow me.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to hold
Right.
that one in the back.
I will say, like, that follow me was insane, and I'm so glad that I killed it, because in one of my other strats was I don't care about telling you. I also have parental bond on my Mega Garchomp.
Oh my god!
What the hell? Why is Grief
And
has
I
the
have-
luckiest freaking mons?
What is with the
I
Mega
had-
Garchomps in it?
I had Draco Meteor on it.
That
What the fuck?
actually doesn't sound too scary to me.
I have Draco Meteor.
Meteor.
Bro,
That's
parental bond
special.
Draco.
Run
though.
Draco. Why would
But-
you run Draco on it anyway? Why
Yeah.
not Dragon Claw.
But you use Draco Meteor, you drop your special attack by 2. It uses Draco Meteor again, but at, what is it, 75% power? No, sorry, 50% power, with a -2 special attack, lowering the special attack by a further -2.
Wait, are you running a
It's-
special Mega Garchomp?
Did I say it was a special Mega Garchomp?
Oh.
I have Draco on it.
Oh, okay. No,
Mm.
that makes sense. You know, I should have gone to get a bloody Garchomp. The Garchomps in this are insane. I had the option for one. In Scorched Cave, there's a... What's it called? There is a Mega Garchomp in the Horde encounter. So I could have sweet scented that, but I went... Nah.
I'm so glad
I
went
would
Mega
rather
Stone
Lassie.
instead of Life Orb. Oh, I'm so happy I went Mega Stone instead of Life Orb.
I want you to know, this is... I improvised this team. This is...
Mm-hmm. Well, I
The
only
match
knew that.
literally ended 0-0, bro.
So I knew that 3 mons were coming on my team: my Garchomp, my Mewtwo, and my Sceptile. All the other 3 were last minute. Like, okay, that was just in last minute team building for the E4.
So I knew Venusaur was coming.
Mm-hmm. Honestly,
I was going through my
bring
box.
My Audino.
But
I was gonna bring my Audino, but then right before the E4, I caught the Zygarde, and I'm like, wait, that's not a restricted legend.
Now, you see, when he sent out Gyarados and Zygarde, I looked and was like, Zygarde should be more of a threat, but 50% form. I didn't know its stats in 50% form. I looked up, it's not actually incredible offensively.
It is, but it isn't. It's mostly meant. I mostly have it because it can tank. It can really tank, and it has some decent attack compared to what I could have had. Because my other option was Marvel Scale Flygon, but
But before the Elite Four, I was just going through my boxes, just like, right, is there anything good here I can add to my team? I had Drifblim, Camerupt, and Greninja in my consideration, and Venusaur. And then, and I did have one more encounter thanks to a fossil as well. I got so many fossils. And I was looking through my list of what I can encounter. I went on to attack desk, like, right, follow me. What Pokemon unfollow me by level up? Because I thought it was a, what's it called, egg move on Clefairy.
Uh-huh.
It wasn't.
No, honestly, Follow Me Clefairy is huge. I've actually seen some guys, one guy use Follow Me Clefairy on Run and Bun to.
Oh yeah, I
make
love Follow Me Clefairy, but I didn't have an Eviolite or an item perk on Clefairy, so I evolved it into Clefable.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
No, when I was going in, I was thinking. First of all, I didn't know it was gonna be doubles, but I was thinking, all right, what mons do I go with that can deal with some, like, first of all, some big threats that I know are looming. B, that fill each other's, weak points, and C, just overall give me the best chance to win. Like, I have Charizard, so if someone brings an ice, anything ice type, I can just be like, okay, so a third of my team is not fucked.
Oh my god.
Also, are we allowed to change our EVs in between tournament fights or no?
No.
Oh no.
Okay.
All right, I need to apologize.
'Cause I
You
just know
two need
guys
a.
are dead
you-
slow.
You two get apologies from me because you guys have been my partners. So remember how I didn't EV my Mega Venusaur in our match manner? In our last cage match?
Did you EV any of your mods? I bet you didn't EV your
Before my last split, I opened up PK hacks and I went to EV for the Elite Four. None of my Pokemon were EV'd. I never clicked save.
It's so
Oh
stupid.
no.
That's
Oh,
why
no.
That's why you probably lost so many cage matches. To be honest.
It's okay.
And meanwhile, I've been here going, I've done damage. I've got in my notes when I've hit certain Pokemon gone, I think that has thick fat. Just, no, I've not EV'd.
That's so rough, bruh.
All right. So now that I've won a tournament battle, that means I get I get to have a perk, right?
No.
That's how we're doing this.
No more perks. So who am I against in the loser bracket?
You're just moving on. Grief, I will say, I think your team is probably you probably have the strongest mons in your team.
I will agree. I think between that,
you have
two parental bonds.
Mons, which are crazy, by the way, by themselves. Freaking Mewtwo and Mega Garchomp, both with parental bond. Your other mons are no slouches. Sceptile, Charizard. What else did you have? It's so
Gyarados
funny.
and Zygarde.
It's probably fine, but Zygarde kind of flew under my radar because technically it's not a box art, but it kind of is in a way. But I mean, it's fine. I'm not gonna, whatever.
It's not a box art. It's the Legend ZA, boys.
So I actually, when he made that list, Zygarde was one of the Pokemon I looked at. Was like, he missed one. But I looked, I was like, yeah, he can miss that one. I'm not missing that one.
I thought all the box arts would cover it, but technically Zygarde kind of. I mean, it's fine. It's not like Zygarde's the craziest mon in the world anyway. Realistically, would you ever pick Zygarde over any other box art? No. So it's fine, whatever.
If I had Zygarde, if I had its ability, then yes. I mean, I'm
actually
not.
no.
Yeah.
Zygarde completes not in.
So
Zygarde
to be honest,
completes, Zygarde completes not in Gen 6 though. It's Gen 7.
So, funnily enough, actually, the ability as one is in Gen 6, but Zygarde can't get it yet. But 100% Zygarde is in the game. It does exist, it's just not obtainable.
It doesn't have stats, though. It doesn't exist.
No, man, 100% form Zygarde is 100% in the game. It's just not actually coded in. Because they never distributed... No, that's what I'm saying. It is coded in. It's just not put in, if that makes it. It's not actually in the game, but it is fully coded in.
Yeah.
I don't think it even has like a model though. Like it doesn't have a.
Oh no, it doesn't have a model. No, so if you use it, you'll probably crash the game.
Like if you got my shiny Mega Steelix with Sheer Force.
Yeah, I'm pretty certain I have a PP Max as well in my bag somewhere.
I say this with full honesty. There's quite a few people who have much better teams than me. I think Grief has the better team than me. For sure.
Maybe so, but you know how to use yours a lot better than I do.
I have perks. My benefit is I have perks.
So I think I think my team might be one of the worst teams, but it has a strategy
No, I
which
think
lets it.
yeah,
You
you
have.
have.
I disagree. You have a
I
great
think your
strategy on
smarts.
that thing, man.
I think your smarts are gonna pull you through, Gerald. I definitely think you could make it out of losers bracket if you just maybe get a little lucky with minimize.
It's all minimized.
For my own, edification, please don't make it out of losers brackets. I don't want to fight you again. I really don't.
Make it out of losers, bro. Make it out of losers. Well, to be fair, I think how it works. Well, I guess technically you could go to losers bracket. What's your next
Yeah.
match, Grief?
Come join me in loser bracket grief. Join me.
I'm going to. I'm fighting against Juniper next, dude. I'm not gonna win.
No, not Juniper. Yikes. Well, from what I've seen, wait. No, wait, never mind. I haven't even seen Juniper's match, have I? Has Juniper done their match? I forget.
I don't know.
I don't think Juniper has done their match. Have they?
What's up, Toaster?
Oh wait, no. No, because they're round 2, right? Because they got to buy. That's right.
Yeah.
Shoot. So you're going in blind into Juniper, and she's gonna know your mons. That's
You.
Ooh.
Good luck with that, grief.
I mean, you could ask her to not watch the match.
To be fair, I do think that is a fair enough request there.
I maybe you should. Ariel asked me, and I was fine with it. I didn't watch the first one, which was silly because it turns out Ariel and Bard did a single battle by accident.
Yeah, I did see that.
But because nobody saw it, we were like, wait. Me and Ariel did the match, and I was like, what the fuck?
So when I go into the losers bracket, who am I actually going to be against, or is that undecided yet?
Here, no, it should be in the. Hold on, let's go to the. What's it called?
Which channel is it even? Oh, partner brackets. Okay. So number 15, that puts me against Ariel. Okay, Ariel was against Bard round 1.
Hold on, partner brackets. Okay, so let's see. So
Bro, I just realized my team is slow as sin. I'm gonna fucking die. I'm so gonna die.
Wait, but wait, huh? Going back. Oh, Ariel's had 2 matches.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. She won against Bard. She lost against Manor.
Okay. Hey, Mana, do you want to tell me things about Ariel's team? I'm gonna watch the matches anyway, but
you could watch the match. Watch our match.
Yeah, no. As I said, I was like, oh no, I can watch the match.
I think you were in my chat actually, Gerald. I
I was half in your chat, half out your chat. I was many-tasking.
I see. Yeah,
Okay.
no. I mean, it was I'll be honest. I didn't give Ariel much chance to show off her team.
Yeah, honestly, your team just counterpicked it so well.
It's such a shame. My Rhyperior alone countered Ariel's team just like way too well. Because she didn't have a single rock type resist. So I was just able to spam rock type move.
Honestly, I was so nervous about ice types. This is the only reason I have Charizard on the team. Although now that I'm thinking about it, I really wish I had one specific move that would actually really coincide well with my Sceptile.
Okay, wait. So I'm trying to understand Juniper's bracket here. So where do you go, Gerald, in Luna's bracket?
I think I see at the end of our little. What's it called? I keep using the. Where's the partner brackets? There we go. Okay. So you see where 10 and 7 are, Greek Ninja and Gerald.
I see.
There's a little 15 next to it, which I'm assuming puts me in slot 15 against Ariel.
Correct. That makes sense. I think.
Can I go to slot 18?
Also, let's be honest. It's gonna be a fight between. Manor and Juniper. It's gonna boil down to that. Let's be honest.
Yeah. Okay, I got it. Wait, what'd you say, Grief?
I said it's gonna boil down to between you and Juniper.
You never know, man. I mean, we don't know what Juniper has. What if Juniper is like me and we're just relying on like game knowledge, right?
I remember one of her mons, and it terrifies me.
I remember that she has a Reshiram.
Oh, okay.
But that's really good.
So I need to conquer the entire losers bracket, and then I need to rebeat someone. Well, I guess not really rebeat someone because I've not won anything.
I mean, I love Ariel and all, but like I don't think she's gonna be able to beat you, Jared. I'm gonna be honest. I think you just have too much game knowledge. Like that's a rough matchup.
I mean, you say that, but I don't think I've got many options with my team.
I mean, okay, I'll put it this way. Grief's team is a lot stronger than Ariel's. It just is.
Yes, but
And Ariel also has less game knowledge.
But that whole
but
Grief,
two parental bonds.
Grief. But if just an example, Grief, if you were to refight me now, what was the first thing you would do?
If honestly, first thing I would do is just completely take out that like if I could have taken out that what's his bucket first turn? Drifblim first turn, yeah.
Yeah.
I would do the same.
Which honestly, I think for you, what would be even a smarter strategy is lead with Matt Black. Or Matt Block.
Matt Block. Yes, I know that is the smart strategy. There was a reason I didn't.
He didn't want to reveal it.
I didn't want to reveal it. That was the only reason I didn't Matt Block someone.
It was the greed. It was the greed. Damn. I wonder if you could have won if you did just put it all out there. Oh my god. That could have gone so many different ways. It's crazy.
I mean, I don't think it would have made a difference really, because I mean,
and even the freeze on Venu was also really bad.
I mean, it was bad, but Venu didn't really get a chance to do anything outside of Intimidate, even with the freeze, because Steep Powder was blocked by safeguards.
Yeah, you click.
And I would have, I was gonna pivot turn one anyway, so.
Yo, that was smart, Grief. The safeguard play. Hold on.
Well, see, I know that thing has used Sleep Powder in the past, and that's how Gerald has quote unquote technically lost for quote unquote.
Oh no, I would. That is not the same Venusaur. I found another one. No, I was forced to kill off that Venusaur. I found another one. The previous one was a regular Venusaur. This one's a Mega. It got upgraded.
So I think just meeting with the Matt Black into my strategy is going to be your best.
I think, yeah, I do agree.
Oh shoot! Okay, now Gerald, where it's really going to get crazy for you is in round 2 of losers. You're probably fighting
Gumi,
Nerd or Shaman, and Nerd or no, Gumi's probably not going to win.
Gumi,
because
please give me Gumi.
Gumi's probably not going to
win. From what I've heard of his team, please let Gumi somehow win. I want Gumi to dodge every single attack and get a crit on every attack in that battle.
Both Nerd and Shaman have crazy teams. Well, actually, I only know of one Mon that Shaman has that's like scary to me because I fought Shaman in the last cage match. And she also has one of the craziest Mons in the entire freaking league.
So my original Venusaur, I'm so grateful I'm not using that. Can you guess what that thing's ability is?
What?
Huh.
It is the most detrimental possible ability to my team.
Sandvale?
No guard.
No guard. Oh, and it'll make everybody hit you. That's so funny.
That Mega Venusaur is a godsend.
The biggest oof for me is just not being able to have move variation on Mewtwo.
What do you mean not being able to have move variation?
Honestly, I'll be honest.
How many attacks do I have on my entire team?
TM perk probably would have been better than item perk for that Mewtwo. I mean, it's cool to have the Storm Drain option, but to be honest, God, you guys getting hard walled by dark types is so bad.
Yeah,
I'm actually looking to see what.
but I
what
mean,
TMs
then
I can
again,
teach. I
I
could have taught
honestly,
Mewtwo Water Pulse. I could have taught it Yawn. I could have taught it Twin Needle. I could have taught it Aerial
Honestly,
Ace.
water
Head
pulse isn't
Guard.
bad. That's parental. That's parental bond water pulse. That's double chance to confuse.
I mean,
Double 30% chance.
man, you say that it's a bad thing not having TMs. I would agree, but at the same time, like with me, there was that uncertainty of it did or didn't, which kind of creates the pseudo effect of it having TMs.
Honestly, if I wish I had a TM on
Well,
my.
Then again, that pseudo effect
Well-
is gone now because that
You know what?
thing's
I will
moveset
say-
is 100%
say-
revealed.
Wait, maybe you're cooking though. Maybe because let's be honest here. If you had TM perk, you would not have had Psych Up. Let's just be dead ass. And
Actually,
Psych Up
Yep.
carried. No, you would not have kept Psych Up.
No,
I'm
you wouldn't.
So confident you would not have kept Psych Up.
My Psych Up is meant for specifically for different challenges. Like Tropio Safeguard is meant for people who want a status, and Venmo Psych Up is for anyone who wants to try to set up.
I mean, I guess, but you would have gotten rid of Psych Up over Recover, I'm sure.
I have. Honestly, the
So-
only throw is still having Guard Swap.
So I think
well, guard
a
swap-
massive
Guard swap
throw
would
on
be
my
deleted.
massive throw on my part was leveling up Latias last minute. I rushed its moveset, and I didn't learn Recover.
Yeah, that's rough. If you had Recover, man. Oh, you still could have won if you had Recover.
Yeah.
That's so crazy. Oh my god. That was such a great match. I just
I
can't stop
doubt
thinking
it.
about
My
it.
Mewtwo was also
N-
at that point. So
If I
had
but
plenty-
grief, if I'd had Recover, I could have. Yes, I agree. You have
No,
plenty of moves left, but remember, it came down to the wire. All I needed was one more.
If Gerald had Recover, he would have won absolutely. Because he could have saved his recovers for every now and then when he gets hit, he recovers. And then even if he couldn't hurt Mewtwo because Mewtwo also had Recover, Mewtwo would have wasted so much PP on Latias and Greninja would have still been alive. Keep in mind that Latias had stored
Yep.
power evasion boosts to kill the right side of the field the entire time. So it would have been just Mewtwo versus Greninja and Latias. And on top of that, Gerald would have also had Mons in the back still.
True.
And you would have
Yep.
died by struggle even if he couldn't hit you.
But I didn't think of it at the time, so I'm not going to say, oh, if only. No, that was definitely well played on your end.
Thank
Oh
you.
no, it was
You-
great.
well,
Y'all, and like I said, the Psych Up on Mewtwo was cracked, bro. Getting the Psych
The
Up
minute I
this
saw that, I was there like,
thing-
oh shit. This is
No, dude. When I was watching and you had the +6 on Latias with the stored power, I was like, oh, Gerald just won. Gerald's sweeping Grief right now, and then Grief runs up with the Psych Up, and I'm like, wait.
Oh, it's so good. It's so good. Psych
Oh,
Up
that was-
with a W.
I was so confused on that turn with Sceptile out where you used Grass Pledged and Psychic. I was there like, where's the Psychic going? Because the Grass Pledge is going into my Water type Greninja, but where's the Psychic going?
Well, I used Grass
Yeah.
because I didn't want to reveal its moveset because you
Yep.
use Map Block. I knew you were going to use that, so I didn't want to reveal. And I didn't know how Map Block worked, so I didn't want to use Leaf Storm and have it.
So the whole reason I didn't want to reveal Map Block is because no one knows how the fuck it works.
I didn't even know.
Honestly, no. Venmo was Venmo was the MVP of this run of this fight.
Mid-match, it's just like everybody's like, wait, what the frick do I do? And there's not enough time to like look up and understand how it works. Like you just kind of deal with it.
Dude, I honestly thought of stalling for time. I honestly just thought of like putting my hands off the keyboard and just like letting time wind out.
So,
after the
Graves,
mega evolved. I'm like, he can't do
Out
shit.
of interest, did you try and Google Map Block after I used it?
I did Google Map Block.
Really, on that move, it's so long.
Yeah.
There's so many different things to it. It's great.
Oh my god.
Well, it's not. Like it's done in Bulbapedia. It just said Map Block protects all Pokemon on the user's side of the field from any physical or special moves.
It does not tell you all the details there.
No, that thing is insane though, because with it being on Greninja, it's guaranteed to go off unless you have something that's Mach speed, which my team is not.
I did think Sceptile had a shot of outspeeding Greninja, so it did worry me, but...
I could only imagine how big of a
Gran,
pain in the ass that entire set would have been if you had still had your Palkia.
Oh yeah, the original plan was to pass the minimizers to Palkia. I also had...
I actually think I would have been better off then.
Oh no, that was also... I'd say a gambling, but psychopathic strategy, which I guess I could still use, which is minimize Baton Pass into Confable. And then follow me.
Yeah, dude, you could probably do that multiple times, though. And then you bring it back out, minimize again, keep follow meing.
Yep, spam follow me and reset up another Pokemon.
Bro, this is exactly why I wanted the tournament to be in doubles, by the way, because, like...
Oh yeah, doubles is...
So, like, not... Like, these strats are fire, bro. They're so cool. Oh, man.
No, honestly, if it had been a single battle, I'm pretty sure I would have just swiped.
Oh, yeah. Gerald clearly built his team for doubles. That's like... Gerald would have brought a completely different team.
Oh, yeah. If this was singles... I was gonna say, if this was singles, I win. I would have won the entire tournament. I have contrary Deoxys attack. It would have been over.
That's right.
Yo,
oh my god.
I'm sorry, what?
Honestly, I think you should have still brought that. You had follow me, Clef. You could have still done a lot of work with it.
Deoxys restricted though?
No.
No.
I thought it was on the restricted list.
No.
No.
Oh no, I was thinking of Rayquaza because I did think of bringing my Mega Rayquaza instead of Mewtwo, but.
Well, Parental Bond Mewtwo is hard to beat.
Yeah.
God damn. I wonder if Parental Bond Mewtwo is the strongest mon in the league. There's a mon on Shaman's team that kind of makes that difficult to say.
I think I know which one you're talking about.
And honestly, Nerd's Mega Slowbro is also insane. Did y'all see that match?
Oh yeah, I didn't see Nerd's match, but I've lost that Mega Slowbro.
Dude, that Mega Slowbro. That Mega Slowbro is crazy.
Yeah, well, I know I had to fight against it in with Juniper in our last cage match.
Oh, I had to fight against it when Nerd was paired with Mana. You guess how that one went?
Yes, I'm sure it went yes.
I'm sure it went yes indeed.
I will say a lot of my later cage matches were really damn close, and I feel like early game I kind of had meh cage matches, but late game it was kind of like, oh god, these are very tight and close.
One of the things that I really want to rep for a season 2, if I'm going to participate, is I really just want to get rid of the restrictions that you need perks.
Yeah, I do kind of agree, and I'm kind of.
That needs to go, absolutely.
I think there does need to be some reward for winning the cage matches, not just a loss of a Pokemon for the other person, but...
I do agree. I don't know what it should be, but it's just... It hinders the strategy, like, at play for the cage matches. Because, like, I felt so bad. Like, some people just, they can't do anything with just level up movesets. Ariel clicked Screech into me with her Umbreon, and I was like, bro, like, Screech? Like...
Oh yeah, no, I mean, that's been one of my huge restrictions, the fact that I don't have any TM perks, so a lot of my Pokemon, you look at them, it's like, great ability, great move pool.
I literally had to pee stall because I don't have because I only had level up moves. Like, the only other attack Mewtwo learns besides psychic moves is Swift. That's it.
I'll put it this way. I would actually say that everybody got lucky, because if I found a single mon that was as crazy as some of the crap that y'all people have...
Oh god, tell me about it.
If I had a Parental Bond Mewtwo with perks, it'd be over.
Oh god. Mana, imagine if I had a Parental Bond Mewtwo with my current... look at all my support Pokemon.
Trust me, guys, I get it.
I just need one!
Guys, if I had access to all of what I needed to, I could have a Swords Dance. I could have Parental Bond Mewtwo with Swords Dance and Aqua Jet.
Oh,
Stinger.
so if I had access to TMs, let's see. Who's nice and scary in my box?
And I could have also taught it Revenge or Dragon Tail.
I could have had a gear up Spupa with pure power. Mahaha.
Your favorite Pokemon?
I genuinely debated taking it.
I wonder how this would work though. How would Parental Bond Fury Attack work?
It rolls 2 Fury attacks, so it hit between 2 and 5 times, and then between 2 and 5 times, but weaker.
Okay, I'm curious. I'm gonna teach. I'm not like doing this for anything. I
No,
want to teach
it
this to
doesn't
my...
work. Multi-hit moves just don't work with Parental Bond.
Oh, I thought they did.
Gotcha.
No, they just don't do anything.
Oh.
Same with spread moves. Spread moves don't work with Parental Bond either. It
Yeah,
has to
I
be
knew the
single
spread
type.
moves didn't. That's why I deleted Swift originally. Oh, I also have a TM for stored power. If I could teach that, bro.
So I want you to know, Brief, when I realized it was a level up moveset, I said something along the lines of, does it have Swift? That is the only non-psychic move it learns by level up.
Besides Aura Sphere. And I was trying so hard. I was hoping throughout. I can even look back on it. I was praying that I got mons that gave a lot of XP.
You see, no, I did the maths in the optimal conditions on if you could get to level 70. You can't.
Even stuff that I did like about the restriction for the E4, like that's a cool strat to try Lucky Egg to get a certain move.
I didn't actually. With a Lucky Egg, you could have. Without a Lucky Egg, I was calculating without a Lucky Egg, and I could get up to level 68.
Yeah, no, I have Lucky Eggs. On the route outside of Lily Cove, I kept running because I would grind. I had to grind by hand for the longest time, or I wanted to.
Yeah.
And there was, Lucky Egg, Blissey with Bestow.
So
Lucky Egg, Blissey with Bestow.
So I also, right at the start of this, I was pushing so hard. I think it might have been you, Mana, going, it's a niche situation on the Sleep Cores rule. I was going, Dark Void. What about Dark Void? I was doing that because I had a fucking Darkrai. And people kept just going, it's whatever. If someone gets it, we'll address it. They're like, please address it. I have access to it.
I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but there's a reason why Dark Void got nerfed to hell and back.
I know.
It's a bit too crazy of a move, too RNG, unfortunately. Dark Void's the only move that Smeargle is banned from sketching.
Yep.
That doesn't surprise me at all.
It's so insane. But yeah, I feel a little bad. It is strong, but it's just too RNG, too much bullcrap.
I'm actually really sad it got nerfed. Like, I get it's an OP move and it needed to be nerfed for competitive, but...
Oh, it's sad, because Darkrai...
I feel like it was either nerf it...
Get to do its mechanics.
Yeah. It was kind of...
Like...
You take it away from Smeargle. Take it away from Smeargle. Darkrai's not allowed in competitive anyway, so let the people who are playing with their friends and whatever use it.
Yeah, it really is a bummer. Because Darkrai basically has a useless ability, because or you have to use freaking Hypnosis, which people do. Because it's just so sad. Its signature move is worse than Hypnosis in singles. Like, oh my god.
Yeah.
Honestly, in doubles, Dark Void is still pretty good. Even with the neutered accuracy. God damn, man. So when are we doing Run and Bun? Tomorrow?
I'm down.
You down?
50-50. I'll see if I can get a more permanent headphone situation.
Come on. Come on.
I mean, today you did
So
pretty
wait.
well without the headphones.
Oh no, I have a pair of headphones, but what's a good way to word this without sounding very weird? I have been applying oil pretty consistently to keep the headphones functioning.
Oil?
Yep,
My man's been oiling up his headset.
it's conductive. I needed some
I wanna-
conduction.
I want to change the EVs of my Mon so bad. I want to do it.
Bro,
my guy's
I
been
told
so
you to change
slow.
anything before your first match. Now it's too
Yeah.
late.
Yeah.
Because now, like, if people want to like calc to find out what your EVs are, they're able to. Like, I'm sure Juniper will.
Again, I'm not winning against Juniper.
You should ask. You should DM her right now. Actually, be like, hey, do you mind just not watching my my first match?
Yeah, I can do that.
Yeah, just to, because I'm sure she's gonna have a crack team. She has some of the most perks in the league. She has good game knowledge. I don't know, man. I mean, I haven't seen much of Juniper's team. All I know is that she has a Rescue Ram. Which honestly, she might even not. Like, she had that Rescue Ram so many splits ago. She might have found something better. But I would
Well, I
imagine
know
she does have it because I think she has perks on it.
Oh yeah,
Well, I know there's a mod
Great.
that she has that we used in our cage match together that I remember, and its moveset is terrifying going against it. Like, it has lots of setup moves.
oh I agree. Where the fuck was Crobat?
What do you mean? My
No,
Crobat's dead.
that was Deadly. That was Deadly who had the Spore
Deadly
Crobat.
has the
Oh.
Crobat.
Oh,
You should remember that. You and Deadly killed it.
No?
Yes.
no.
In my second
Wait.
cage match, they killed my Crobat, my tough
No,
claw.
but Gerald was definitely
Oh,
was
yeah.
definitely thinking of the Spore Crobat.
Yeah, no, I was thinking of the Sport Crobat. I thought you had it. Never mind.
Yeah, well, the Spore Crobat
I
is
lost to
the Spore Crobat is unironically the Spore Crobat is like probably the best support mon in the entire thing.
So
Oh, hands
It's
down.
got Tailwind, it's got Spore, it's got insane speed.
so am I the only one who has counterplay specifically for that Sport Crobat?
What?
My
like
counterplay
follow me?
is
Or-
open play.
Follow me till Sport Crobat? No. I want to say what it is, but no, I do have some counterplay for the Sport Crobat.
Huh. I have some counterplay.
My counterplay is Safeguard, Ice Fang, and then.
Yeah, come to think of it, your Safeguard is way better than my counterplay.
That's smart. God, you taught Safeguard just for Spore? That makes sense.
I taught Safeguard for 3 threats: for preventing freezes, for Gerald's bullshit sleep powder Venusaur, which I forgot died, and for Spore Crobat.
Bro, I wonder what Juniper has, bruh. Oh my
I'm
god.
not going to say, but it's terrifying.
I wonder what Juniper has, bruh. She has perks, man. I wonder
Yeah.
if she did what I did and just perked out all of her mons with TM and item.
I'm still
Yeah,
really
like,
annoyed I
the
had to
only
reveal
mon
map
that I
block.
do that I brought to Gerald, the only mon that has a perk is Mewtwo.
Yeah.
Your only mon that has a perk is Mewtwo?
Well, the only one that I brought on, the only other ones I had was my Furco Audino or my Marvel Scale Flygon.
Greg, why didn't you bring Fur Code Audino? That sounds crazy.
Because I caught a Zygarde.
I guess that makes sense. I guess? Maybe. It probably had Helping Hand. It's probably not bad.
It had Heal Pulse, Last
Does
Resort, Helping
follow
Hand, and
me?
Entrain.
Probably not.
That was the set I ran on it.
If Audino learned Follow Me Fur Code sounds pretty crazy.
I don't think it learned Follow Me. Hold on, I can look it up.
Yeah, I don't know. There definitely should be a reward for winning the cage matches. But just restricting the TM moves, man.
Yeah, I feel like
Really?
that's a bit.
The problem is that there's too much snowball. Ariel brought this up.
Yeah.
She's like, it's just like it's like the winners just get stronger.
Yeah, no, I
Um,
felt that the entire time as well. It's like, for example, I had a Mew. I think you mentioned it as well that I couldn't get it spec'd out because it was at the end. I caught the Mew.
Actually,
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest with you. That was kind of like big brain by me. Like, I'll be honest. You probably should have went for it in the last cage match to try at least getting the TM perk. I honestly said that just because I didn't want you to use it.
I
Get
did.
the final perk.
I don't have many TMs I would use on it. Like, as great as
Yeah.
Mew is, my TMs aren't that. I don't have TMs which work well together, if that makes sense. Yeah, I've got
Honestly,
great
I
TMs,
probably
but they're
could've-
good in a vacuum.
I probably could have taught something else to Mew, but honestly, my Mew is pretty simple. I'm not gonna spoil what it is because I'm sure that I'm gonna be fighting one of y'all eventually. But
I know I've lost Mew before, and I know you have access to insane TMs.
I do have some pretty good TMs. I guess that I guess
have a spiritual rend.
I guess if I'm not gonna get lucky with my encounters, I may as well get lucky with my TMs, right?
I would very much like to get lucky with one of them. Let me tell the items you guys have picked up, have they been a variety of different items?
I mean, yeah.
Because there's been no point in me taking the item perk throughout this entire run. Just because I have pretty much exclusively found Mega Stones.
I found a lot of Mega Stones. But you gotta hunt for them. Like, I literally went around with the item finder. I had an entire 3-hour stream where I was just item finding all over the map.
So did I.
I found one.
Mine wasn't 3 hours. It was, I think, because I was getting a lot of them as I went. Just that's the scary game knowledge. I know when like 90% of the hidden items are.
Yeah.
So I was just picking them up as I went. And I was just going Megastone after Megastone after fucking Megastone. It was still like, give me something I can use.
You know what got me? I've only played Oros like once, and like, bro, the amount of dive items are insane.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
There's a lot.
I was like, why are there so many freaking items in these random ass spots? I looked up a guide. To like know where all the hidden items are underwater because you can't use the item finder underwater.
Shit.
And I was like, this is insane. How the heck do they expect people to find these items? They're like, there's no indication of where they are.
True.
But I didn't end up finding them all because I was too lazy. I found like 3 really good items in that stream that I'm utilizing in my final team. One of them was a TM that actually changed everything, I would say. Like, my team like shifted because of one item that I found.
What was that one item, man?
Oh, you'll find out. It's gonna be pretty crazy. Pretty crazy. I also found I knew I wanted to get item perks in general. I already revealed it in my stream.
Oh, actually, Grief, did you figure out what my Drift Bloom's ability was?
I did not know.
Okay.
I did. It's simple.
Sure.
It's not simple. Minimize always does 2 stages.
Does it always? Huh. Then
Yeah.
in that case, no.
That would be crazy though. Simple minimize would be 4 stages.
What was it, Gerald?
Oh, I'm not gonna say if you didn't figure it out.
Bro, I said mine.
Hey, Gerald's still got to make it through loser bracket, bro.
Just DM it to me. I'm not gonna say it to anyone.
I mean, no, it's not an insane ability or anything, but it's an ability which will get revealed at some point. And the thing is, I'm not going to know when it gets revealed. Yeah, I'm going to find out after the match if they've found my ability yet. Which means I've either got to ask people, did you find its ability, or I've got to go watch through their perspective to see if it's been revealed yet.
I'm just so hyped up after that match. That was so cool.
That was a lot of fun. I think that's the most fun I've had in a match to date. And I'm glad that I was able to do it with my very first partner of the cage match.
Yeah, no, that is such irony. We ended up first partner's first match.
My first match in the tournament was with Ariel, which was my first partner. That's funny.
I don't know. Maybe Mercer's pulling some strings behind the scene.
Bro, I wish I could help you with Juniper. All I know of is that Rescue Ram.
See, I know a couple of her other mons that she brought into my match.
All right, you know what?
her.
Tell me. Let's have a
I'm
a
not
quick
going.
strategy.
I don't want to say it though, because I don't want to be that guy.
Well, yeah, but I'm trying to help you, bro.
True.
Isn't
I'll
this
say
an
one of
alliance?
them is one of the
We're
Reggies.
forming an alliance right now. Are you streaming right now? We're forming an alliance.
Ah, yeah,
Yeah,
I'm still
streaming
live.
now. I'm still streaming.
I should probably wrap up stream.
Yeah, I'll wrap up stream and then we can
Yeah.
discuss.
I'll wrap up stream real quick because I can probably give more information on Juniper than, well, either of you, as I was with her for my
All right,
what was it?
Hurry up, because I got work. Hurry up.
All right.
As always.
Well, thank you very much for coming. I don't know when I'll be live again, but our next match will be with Ariel. It was close. I don't think we'll get much of a closer match than that. You know, fucking going down to struggle. That was incredible. Grief was a great opponent for that. And honestly, I'm actually really proud of him. Like, to be honest, when we started out, I kind of thought of him as be brutal, a bit of a Pokemon noob, but at this point, I think he's, it's not been too long, and he's actually really damn competent now. So, if he ever sees this, good job, Grief. Proud of you. But yeah, I think the next stream will be with the Ariel match if I don't start a random stream between then. I've not had tons of time to stream recently. But thank you for coming. I'll see you all next time. Goodbye, people. Adios.